This is group 24. Today we will talk about our project, which is cause of death. We have four main death causes for our project, and we just took this data from the ourworldin.org. Our first topic is the diseases. We have like 10 to 11 diseases in our data, and the countries who are affected by these diseases. Secondly, our topic is the terrorism, and we have some correlations between our topics and our cause of death, such as low democracy and terrorism. And we took the data from the same site too. Our third data is the self-harm. We can call it suicide too. Our correlation about the suicide is high GDP. It can be surprising, but we just saw that when the GDP is higher, suicide rates going higher too. So we tried to prove the correlation here. And our last topic is natural disasters. Actually, it can be seen as maybe no correlation between democracy and GDP between natural disasters. But we saw some correlation between natural disasters and the low democracy. And I'm trying to tell low democracy as low democracy index in the world. And from here, Emre will tell you about the our SQL project.
So as you know, we had to create our database first. We named it causes of death, and we created our tables as Berk mentioned. So let me show you the correlations here. For example, low democracy union or our views just here, low democracies, which is under 5, low diseases, which is under 5, and the high nature deaths, which is higher than 10. So I will run our select from instructions. Here are the downloaded CSV files of countries, diseases, terrorisms, forces of natures, suicides, and terrorism activities. And here we try to connect our Python to our SQL workbench and to visualize our data. And first of all, we start with forces of nature. Let's see how our data looks. As you can see, there are some extreme points, but we can analyze that from 1990 to 2020. There is we have a data which looks similar by year, and let's go back to Python. And here is meningitis disease, and let's look how our data. Here we can see the visualization of our data about meningitis, and we can analyze that from 1990 to 2018. There is a decrease. The graph is decreasing. So let's come back to Python again, and let's look at terrorism. And here are the top 20 countries by sum of terrorism fatalities. In these top 20 countries, some of them are the same with the lowest democracies and lowest GDP. I'm not saying all the 20 countries, but some of them. So we can actually observe the correlation from here easily. So thank you for listening us.